Welcome back to the Rhonda Swan Show. Wake up, New York City. We are here back on Wall Street. And yes, it is definitely getting chilly. However, the topics are heating up because my guest today is Lawrence Elliott. He's actually come all the way from Australia to be here with us on Wall Street today. He's not only the founder of the International Institute for Complementary Therapists, IICT, but he's a best-selling author, speaker, and wellness industry influencer. He has been featured in Forbes, Entrepreneur, and Success Magazine, and is the winner of the Business Excellence and Great Place to Work in 2025. Lawrence has been endorsed by not only the Holiness himself, Dalai Lama, Jack Canfield, and Dr. Emoto for his work, and he's not only a fourth Dan black belt in Aikido and a father of 3 gorgeous children. He's built a global empire spanning 37 countries and has over 30 years of experience in the wellness industry. Wow, I can't wait for all of you to meet Lawrence Elliott. Let's go see where he's at. Well, we found you. Look at, you're in Wall Street, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. How was the travel from Australia here to America?
Well, it's definitely chilly in New York. We come from summer and, subtropics. And
you're going into summer, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
That's right. All right. So you're here, big, long travel. I've known you for such a long time, Lawrence. That's why I was really excited to have you to come here on the show because of the work that you're doing in the wellness, industry, right? You're literally you're creating a global movement towards wellness and supporting the professionals that are in the wellness industry. So share a little bit about what is IICT and what are you doing to help support and create this global movement?
Yeah, so IICT stands for the International Institute for Complementary Therapists. This is why we have the acronym because it's just such a long name.
Yeah.
So IICT, and we're really seeing an emergence of natural therapies, particularly in the US, where we're really opening to this market now, and we're just seeing that there's just a lot more people taking up alternatives as a way of life, not necessarily going down the pharmaceutical route, but really seeing like there's other ways to better their health and support their nutrition, wellness.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, think about it. Here we are on Wall Street. Yeah. Like everyone is maximum stressed out. Most people are. Yeah. And there's a lot going on, especially in the world, in America. And, these type of modalities are not, they're becoming a bit more, natural and a bit more mainstream. Yeah. I know you live in Australia. I live in Bali for most of my time, and it's natural there. But here, it's just coming in. So with IICT, you're bringing in these, not only helping these professionals get sponsored or get covered on insurance, right? So how did you get this started, and what is kind of the vision for IICT?
Yeah. So I started in the wellness industry over 30 years ago. I was starting out as a therapist myself, and then I began running my own college in natural therapies. And then I had a lot of my students, but also I was hearing from therapists all over the place saying, I wish there was one governing body that covered the entire industry. Yeah. So a lot of the associations were just individual associations for like a massage association or a yoga association, but there wasn't one association or professional body that covered the entire industry. Uh-huh. And so people say, oh, someone should do that. And I was like, well, I'm that someone. Yeah. So I had the audacity to start
you just out of nowhere, like no background in it.
Well, background in
wellness, but not in building a company that's helping support bringing these modalities into mainstream.
Yeah, it was very much bootstrapping and just getting the whole thing off the ground. And, today we're, represented in 37 countries and we've got 1,400 modalities plus. We're always adding new modalities to what we offer to therapists so they actually can get that professional recognition and cover for all their different practices. So we're helping the healers help heal the world, yeah? And we're bringing that.
Yeah, I love that. So it almost feels like you're helping these healers become also business owners in a way because you're supporting the way that they are, able to be not only whether it's covered by an insurance or being seen as a professional. Is that kind of right?
Yeah, that's right. So they get recognition and also get ability to be networking and supported. Yeah. We also give a lot of business resources to therapists and practitioners because a lot of people are really great at what they do as a specialist and working in that industry, but they're not necessarily great business people.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So we're actually giving them a lot of tools and resources so they can be successful in their practice and they can really thrive at what
Wow.
they do.
I love it. So you're in Australia, but you are moving to America, right? So how is that gonna happen for you, and what is it that you want to do for those that are in America, and what type of professionals can look into IICT?
Yeah, so we're really opening in the US market now, and we're expanding also like in Southeast Asia as well, and Europe and UK and all that as well. So yeah, we're really helping therapists to connect to our global network, and that's elevating the whole industry.
Yeah.
Because a lot of individual practitioners, they're really wanting recognition for what they do, and people who come to get those therapies and those practices, they also want to know that they're working with a reliable practitioner that's qualified,
certified,
that's recognized. Yeah,
right.
so we're really in the business of credibility and supporting those therapists to be elevated in the whole global wellness industry.
I love it. And what are the benefits of someone being part of this community, whether they're already a practitioner and they want to join? Like, what are some of the benefits that you offer to them?
Yeah, so they get part of that network here, the business support. They're getting obviously their professional recognition, so they get a certificate to confirm that they're of a credible, high standard. So that builds a lot of trust for the people that they're doing business with as well. So we just find that all those resources help to support those practitioners to be successful in their practice. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's such a movement right now, especially with the amount of stress that's happening worldwide. I mean, obviously US and here being in Wall Street, we always think about the amount of stresses, but the world is going through that. And you're helping shift that and bringing these more into the mainstream, and where people can actually get accessibility to these type of modalities. So how can our viewers, how can they get involved as well?
Yeah, so anyone who's a wellness practitioner qualified, then they can welcome to join, and we have a great introductory offer for anyone wishing to join as well. So it's like 50% off our premier membership.
Wow, awesome.
And we're also offering a masterclass with myself, so really to help people being as a therapist myself, and then running courses and so forth, knowing how to be successful in their practice. So supporting them with that.
Okay, amazing. So can you share with everyone what is that offer? Because this show, everyone takes action, right? They're like,
for sure.
What are we bringing here? They always know that I bring amazing people that are changing the world. So how can they get access to this opportunity?
We'd just be to go to our website. So it's myiict.com, and there's an access there to that offer where they get 50% off that first year of membership.
Okay, very cool. So make sure you guys do that. But before we go, Lawrence, I want to understand, what is your worldview on wellness right now? Like, what do you think is going to happen in the future?
I think there's a lot of change in people's mindset around wellness. Like wellness really is a leadership opportunity in the moment. Like what we choose to put into our body, the ways that we deal with stress, the ways that we're supporting ourselves, health and mental well-being is a huge thing at the moment. So I think it's really important that people can take advantage of that and work with people that are reliable, trusted, to support them. So it's really just to make the world a better place, and helping the people that help the people. That's what we're about.
Yeah. And what are some of your favorite like wellness maybe tips, or like maybe morning routines that you recommend to people that are into high stress environments, or that are looking to balance their their life a little bit easier?
Yeah, well, I think certainly having time for like some sort of meditation practice or breathing, like the simple thing of just taking a moment and taking some deep breaths and just being relaxing in that way is really helpful. And I mean, obviously getting the right kind of sleep, certain biohacking, different tools that can help support your body and wellness, is all that in the mix makes a huge difference.
It matters. I mean, you and I were having this chat this morning. You're walking down Times Square and you're like, I come from Byron Bay. It's nice and calm there. It's like going on. But I think those practices, they really work, right?
Because absolutely,
just find your boundary and just center yourself. And that's something that, we talk about a lot, and you do in your industry, but most in their natural day, they're not necessarily thinking, just take a minute. Just take a moment, ground yourself, get, comfortable, and get away from the noise
Yeah.
to help support yourself. Lawrence, I know you're doing a lot of big things as well. You're actually going to be, one of the highlights at the Biohack Your Health event coming up in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
And you're also starting to create this new idea about a documentary coming out.
Yeah.
Share that with us because I'm very excited about what's happening.
Yeah, for sure. So we've got a new documentary where we're looking at bringing together all the thought leaders in wellness and all the people who are really making positive change and interviewing them, finding out what are their unique skills and tips. And we're looking at bringing that into a documentary and presenting that out to the world. So it's not just, a few people. We're looking at really extending it out to all the top leaders in wellness and bringing them collectively under one banner.
I love it. And what is the title, the working title?
The working title?
What is that one?
Yeah, so the working title is called The New Woo. It's all things to do with woo-woo.
Yeah.
But also, it's not stuff that's completely far out or anything like that. It's really grounded, tested modalities that really have a positive impact in people's lives. So we're really wanting to extend that to really the top people in the industry, that it gives us the credibility and bringing that more into the mainstream so it's more easily accessible to everyday people.
Yeah, and it really brings that type of work into the mainstream mind.
Yep.
We're calling it the new woo, but in reality, I think the woo, we're getting closer to woo in business. It's, we thought it was so esoteric before, the way that, whether it's meditation or breath work, but it isn't. It's just natural taking care of our bodies.
Yep.
Right? We're structured to think we're just supposed to act like robots.
Yep. That's it. And it's not like that. It's really about taking time and coming back to grassroots of what really is meaningful.
Yeah.
That we could be better people, we're better in our relationships, better parents if we have kids, and just supporting our community so everyone can grow together in a meaningful way.
I love it. Lawrence, you are really crushing it. Thank you. IICT is on the radar, not only for America and the US, of course in Australia still. You're changing the way people are thinking about their health and their wellness. Again, give them one more time, how do they find you and how they become part of IICT's community?
Yeah, so you just go to our website. So it's myiict.com and just follow the prompts there and we'll have those offers on the page.
Awesome. Well, guys, there you go, right? The new woo is here. And Lawrence Elliott and IICT is bringing it to the world. I want you to think about that. You are, whether you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, or you're working for someone else and you get these stress levels, tap into your own woo, right? And find your grounding and your balance. And if you are a practitioner or you do and work in different modalities, look up IICT. They're really supporting in bringing that and structuring and helping you get not only certified, licensed, but also to have that credibility and that structure behind your work and your business to help you actually become a business that supports people's health. So thanks again, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to be unstoppable and stay wild.